Now the fun part, getting it out there.
Yeah, go ahead and send me the link so I can
You
put
got
it
it.
on my Twitter too.
Yes, sir.
Are we streaming? Are we live?
We are. I just got to give you the link.
Welcome, folks, to the chapter 4. Is it chapter 4 of the Earthworm Jim game development log?
Yeah.
I'm your host, Mr. Bones. I'm here with the person that owns this channel,
But
Xenar.
somehow, for some reason, he's the one introducing. Hey guys, what's up?
Well, because the main host is busy, putting stuff on social media. But don't worry, that's why I'm here, to give everyone a rundown of what's going on. John, why don't you go ahead and tell everyone what we'll be working on today?
Hey guys, what we're working on today, I'm going to be doing some rough animation with the crow, and if we have some time later in the evening or whatever, I might start thumbnailing the run cycle. It's going to be exciting. But yeah, just one moment, and then we'll get started. Just want to get everyone in here first, so it'll probably take like 5-10 minutes.
So we also have a co-host with us today, John.
Who's the co-host?
My brother.
Well, hello there, brother. I'll call you bro.
Say hi. We'll call him the bro. Hey, why don't you say hi? We're live. He also talks like a dad from 1985, so we're just gonna have to roll with that too.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, well, all right. Well, I got that posted. Sweet. It's officially on Twitter. Oh my gosh. There's this guy on Twitter called Doc Shoddy who makes the... Shut up, Matthew. And he makes art look identical to promotional, like, Nintendo Switch artwork.
Oh, that's dope.
It looks really cool. Like, look, let me post in our... no one's going to be able to see this, but I'm just going to post this in our personal Discord chat of just what he made. You gotta check this out, man.
I shall. Come in and check out the Earthworm Jim game dev. Earthworm Jim fan game.
Matthew, we're live. Don't be cringe, man.
Dev live. Oh yeah, no cringe, no foul language. You know the works. We gotta be on our best behavior.
He doesn't say any naughty words, so that's okay. We don't have to worry about that.
Okay, good deal. All right, we got Gene, we got Clocks. Okay, let's go.
What's up, guys?
What's up, everyone? We'll be starting in just a moment. We'll be starting in just a moment.
Hey, fellas. What's up, Gene? What's going on? Ooh, sounds good. Okay, yeah. No, I'm doing. That's my Gene impression.
That was your Gene impression? You better apologize.
Sorry, it came to me naturally. That's just how voice acting works, John.
Oh,
like,
is that how it works?
Yeah, I just speak from the heart.
Okay. That's gonna get you punched someday.
No, don't worry. It already has.
Oh, okay. And yet you still continue to do the same thing.
Well, yeah, it's like, in Far Cry 3 when Vaz explains the definition of insanity?
Oh, yep. It's doing the same thing and thinking you'll yield different results.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna post on the
There's a big fan. My brother's a big fan of Far Cry 3, or just Far Cry in general, so that tickled his fancy. Yeah, Far Cry 3 is the best one. Have you played that game, John?
Which one?
Far Cry 3?
Mm-mm. I think I've only seen gameplay of Far Cry or any of the Far Cry series. It's personally not for me, but I could watch it. I could just sit there and watch it.
Yeah,
like if Oni played it or something, I'd watch him. I'd watch him play it.
The kind of person that likes watching people play those kinds of games, not really playing them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like that person too. I'm telling my brother that, but like, because I have my headphones on, he's not hearing what you're saying, so I'm having to be your translator.
No problem.
No, he says it's really cool, but he's more the kind of person that would watch it, not really the person that play it, which I get. I'm like that with what's that game called?
Okay, let's just post that. I want to get to work.
I forgot.
Okay.
Oh, Gene loves my impression.
Oh, excellent.
Thank you, Gene. Thank you, Gene.
You dodged a bullet there, sir.
I didn't dodge a bullet. That was art, okay? You see,
was
sometimes,
art.
John, you just don't understand the true passion.
You know, art is subjective, my friend.
Yeah, and voice acting is an art form, you know.
It is, but that was poop.
Really, anything
bad.
is an art form. You know. Tell me, what's an obscure art form, John? Let's think of some.
Let's see. Cubism.
What the
Most
hell is that?
surrealistic art styles can be very.
Puppeteering's an art form. Don't argue, I'm scared.
That is. Shadow
It's a
puppeteering
great-
is also one.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's one.
Okay, guys, how
making
does
worms?
the music sound? Is the music good? Like, can y'all hear it? How do we sound? Do we sound good? Why can't I see the chat?
Oh, wait. We're gonna have to give it a second.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright.
You know what
we have with us. Okay, we
Wait,
just
John,
have
you
two
know what?
people. What's that?
You know it's a good art form?
What's that?
Drawing worms in robot suits.
Oh, gotcha. I was so tempted to say D's nuts, but I had to like hold off. I just had to.
I would have had to personally come over to your house and have to.
Well,
kill you.
dude, we could have like pizza and drinks and good stuff. It would be a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, come over to my place. We go throw a pizza party.
It didn't do what I wanted it to do. Hang on. I'm sorry, guys. We will begin shortly. I'm still sending stuff out to friends and whatnot who wanted to.
Billie Jean, can I call you that?
Billie Jean.
It's Billie Jean. Says, I mean, I voice act for both my characters, so yeah. Also, yeah, I can hear everything fine.
Excellent,
Sweet.
Excellent. That's what we want to hear. All right.
Yep.
So
I mean,
what we're
I
gonna
told.
be doing. Let's see. Oh yeah, go for it. I'm just kind of talking to myself.
I was just gonna say, you know, I told John that we could have put some music that really, you know, spices up the stream, like the work of the great, powerful Grant Kirkhope.
Are you going back to banjo? Damn it! I don't have any. I don't have any like. I have nothing like banjo is. I like the aesthetic, but without actually like playing a game or growing up with a game, you just don't have the same sort of you know,
love
attachment. You know, but I would say that it is, you know, something great and underutilized for sure.
You see, Billie Jean, I have officially earned respect now. I mean, she's now making that her new username on
Billie Jean?
Yeah, she's making.
Okay. Well, good on you. All right, so we got the crow reference right here. What we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna map out. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna map out this animation. Mike Dietz and Shiny Team did a really good job. This is only 5 frames, and yet it gets the motion perfectly across. So I'm gonna be doing the crows pursuing. So when Jim is in like the crow's visual sight or area, the crow will see Jim and then fly towards him. So we're gonna kind of reimagine this a little bit, but I still want to keep the same sort of like aesthetic and movement, because I really like it. It's so clumsy. Clearly this crow's proportions are so off that his head just bounces. His head does this awkward bounce, and his wings are too small for his body. So it's just great. It's just actually great. Okay.
These were all hand drawn, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so the way that they did it, they used Animotion. That's where they would draw on cell sheets, like animation paper, and then they would ink it and color it and whatnot, and then they would use a camera and they would take pictures of it, and that would translate to to digital data, and then they would compress it, shrink it, compress it, and then do touch-up work. Yeah. But the benefit of now is we don't have to do that. We could just draw straight as is, and yeah. It's not that authentic, unfortunately, but I don't have what they had back in the day, and that just seems like too much work. You know what I mean?
I'm just excited to see this your rendition of the Crow.
I
And
am
just
gonna
the first
look at
non
some
the first
beer.
character that isn't Jim is finally gonna be animated.
The first enemy in the game.
Yeah, I mean he is technically the first enemy you see in the game, so it makes sense to start with the Crow.
Cartoon. I'm trying to think of some good references because I know I have that reference, but I do want to look.
What
at
about
some
Heckle
other...
and Jekyll?
Huh?
What about Heckle and Jekyll, the Crow characters from Looney Tunes?
Oh.
Use their heads as a reference.
Oh no, the design is gonna be the same. Like I'm not changing the design. I'm just changing. I'm probably gonna add more frames and change kind of the movement just a little bit. But I still wanted to show that this crow is very like he's top heavy. His head is so big for his body and his little wings that he has to do a lot of work. It's just finding references, you know, that I want to see for like flight patterns and whatnot.
Well, I really don't know what to say. There's not really a lot going on in chat. I guess I'll just work on the comic.
Oh yeah.
So no, I got those questions. So I can ask you those.
We do or don't? Oh yeah. You can ask me questions.
Oh my gosh. Billy did it. They are now Billy Jean.
All
Look
right.
in chat, John. Look in chat, John. Look at this.
Yeah. You think I'm making this up? All right. Well, good deal. All right. Again, don't mind me, guys. I'm just looking at reference.
I guess I'll just work on page 3 of the comic. I suppose Boxy was telling me to start working on that.
Sure. Just make sure you're still maintaining the chat.
No problem.
Thank you.
I'm actually really happy that I can be a part of this experience. You know, I'm not really a game developer, so next best thing, I guess.
Yeah, you can watch the not big wigs because I'm not a big wig at all.
No.
Okay.
Billy Jean. I've successfully converted into Billy Jean. And yeah, I have dubbed you the, so I instantly get full VIP access to any of the Earthworm Jim fan game that you're working on. No need to thank me. I'll be expecting my check in the mail very shortly.
What check? There's no one could give you any check. We get our asses sued horribly by
Shut up, John. I'm trying to make money. I gotta fund my cartoon somehow. This ain't coming out of my own wallet.
Well, you know what to do. Lift up that there pant leg.
True.
True.
When in doubt, whenever you can't do your own passion project, just base it off of an existing property and then do a Patreon. People are like, I like the Sonic. You making the Sonic fan game, I support.
But then you also got to be very careful about how you state how you're doing it. You got to be like,
well,
if you want to support me, not the fact that I'm making Sonic, but me.
Yeah, John, why don't you do that, man?
I've been debating it, but it's just such a gray area that I was like, could I get away with that? I don't know.
You could if you just label yourself as John Ryder. I'm telling you, man, you got to. Just do that. It would make development time so much faster.
Oh yeah. Money is good.
Money
is a good motivator, but to be honest, I'm not even motivated by money. I just want to do this because.
Well, yeah, but don't you need like money in order to develop a game?
Well, to survive, you need money to. I mean, a lot of money that people get is for equipment and for just survival, just general survival. Just because if you don't eat, you die. You know, that kind of stuff. Sad but true.
I know I said I was making the comic, but now I am instead drawing Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
Which in my own style. I guess this is just a warm up. Let's see what chat's saying right now.
Okay.
Nothing.
So let's go ahead.
Billy
it'll be quiet probably for a little bit, man. So you know, just for the time being, just do what you got to do.
Alrighty then. Okay, alright. Well, Gene, what you doing right now? How are you doing this fine evening? Or whatever time it is for you right now. It's probably night for you.
Yeah. Sorry I was a little off schedule today, guys. But you gotta eat, and, And I took a nap. I was very tired.
I took a nap too.
Yeah, dude, naps are integral. Alright, first, let's see.
I made Sonic look like, it looks like a shooting star. Hey, you know what? Let's talk about current things. Let's talk about that Mario movie, huh?
Oh yeah, what did y'all think? Cause before we give our opinion, let's see what y'all think. What did y'all think about the Mario movie trailer reveal from yesterday?
I'm dying to talk about that.
Oh yeah, we can't say anything, can't hint anything, can't hint that it's good, that's bad. We just gotta wait for the public.
Yeah, that's gonna take a hot minute. Just give him a second.
Mm-hmm. But they have killers.
Have you considered doing original projects drawn?
Absolutely. Wait, is this part of your questionnaire?
Yeah.
Yeah, the way that was, see, Jim has just been in the back of my head for God knows how long, it's gotten to a point where it won't leave me alone. It haunts me in my sleep, and it's just something that just feels undone, and I want to get it done. And I promise you guys, after the fan game, I'll still be in love with the series, but I won't be inclined to do so much gym stuff anymore. Just because, then I feel like that's my love letter
Shiny,
to the series.
And then freaking, what's that company called that no one likes? That owns Gym.
Interplay?
Yeah, there we go. Interplay. Yeah,
I was about
Interplay.
to say, hold on a minute.
And then, well, I had a brain fart. But then Interplay comes in, and they're like, "Hey, we want to hire you for our next gym game that we're going to develop for like a few months."
Of course. If it's money, for sure. I mean, because money. You know what they say, money talks.
Amen to that.
Like, I'm like, just being real honest, I don't feel like that's a sellout moment. I actually feel like you gotta survive, guys. Like, sometimes you'll be commissioned, to do stuff that maybe you don't want to do, but money is money, And I don't feel like that makes you any less of a person or anything like that.
And then Chris Pratt comes to you and he says, "John, I was so inspired by your Earthworm Jim fan game that I want to be Earthworm Jim in the next Earthworm Jim movie that we're developing."
Let's see.
How would you react to that?
I'd be like, "Thank you, Mr. Pratt, for those kind words."
I played Earthworm Jim all the time when I was a kid.
When I would shoot the crows. Why did he pause? Oh yeah. What did people say about it? What did people say about it? Yeah, he paused. Like, it made it seem like it was like something bad, like a racial slur or something.
Like he didn't know what he was talking about. He was like reading off a script or something.
Yeah, like he had a teleprompter, and I'm like, bro, really?
I don't think he played. I think he probably played Mario Bros. Versus on like arcades when he
probably.
But like he didn't grow up with the games or anything. Like, it's fine if he didn't. Like, it's not that big of a deal if he didn't.
No,
but, like,
it's not. But don't ham up something just because. You know what I mean?
Because he wants people to think, oh, he's a fan like us. So, and like I can understand that, but why am I making Jim look so weird looking? What the hell am I doing?
Okay. Alright, so this is about the first frame. Okay. Let's see. So it looks like so this goes down. Head takes a little bit to catch up. Okay. Then he flaps up, because when he flaps down, it moves his body up. He's also kind of like, I swear, he's flying like a drunk. Like the crow flies like he's drunk. Because if you look at here, he's kind of like turning a little bit. He turns his body a little bit, and it's like, he has the weirdest flight pattern. It's so fun to see these things in game. And they got such tiny little wings that make no sense, which is great.
How's the game engine thing of Bob going?
So, Jeb and I, we put the... oh, yeah. Give me a sec. I can show y'all, let's see, Mario's looking good. Yeah, 8:30, what are you gonna do? Okay, wait, dad, dinner, nice, very nice. Don't worry about John. Yep, that's right. That is right. You gotta do what you gotta do. Give me 1 second. I can show everyone the
I think, yeah. Also, Mario movie be looking super good. Yeah, Gene, I agree. I think the Mario movie looks visually beautiful. I think a lot of people are overreacting with Chris Pratt.
That can't be the only thing to focus on, people. Like, because that's just so disingenuous to the artist, to the lighting, to just all the things that encompass to make that visually pleasing movie. It looks great. It looks like top.
It looks nothing. It looks nothing like what Illumination's made before, and I think that just goes to show you how involved Nintendo's been in this project.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell the amount of love and effort that they've been putting into this project. So I'm very excited to see the final product whenever it finally comes out. I want to see more though. Like I need to see more footage. Maybe that's just me, but
no, that's totally fair.
Like I'm fine with Chris Pratt's voice. Like even though he sounds like Chris Pratt, I don't really care.
So this is
smart. Because at the end of the day,
real quick. Before hold that thought, Bones. Okay, so this is the result, guys. Now of the gym shooting. I did all the in betweens.
Wait, John. You're gonna have to wait a minute because you know how the stream's delayed.
Ah, crap. You're right.
So you're gonna have to wait till it pops up on screen. There it goes.
All right. So hey guys, yeah, having a delayed stream is weird, but it is what it is. So what we got here is a it is a
I've
shooting
seen
animation. This. Yeah, you've seen it, Bones, but they haven't. And this was literally to get all the directions, in betweens, and whatnot. So Jim will be able to hit everything from one angle to another. That's what Jeb and I are working on right now, trying to make sure that the shooting is as accurate as possible. We don't want no frustration. If you shoot diagonal and then shoot down, it should hit every direction going from diagonal to down. You know, so we're really working hard on the maintaining the quality that the first two games had when it came to shooting. It just always felt so good. But yeah, so this is almost done. It still needs to be cleaned up and touched up, and got to make sure that everything is actually proportional. But yeah, so that's the progress on that.
Good so far, though. I have to say, very impressed with what you guys have been doing so far. And the amount of time that's already been. You've already got this much stuff done.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I've never been this motivated. I've never been this motivated. I mean, and the sad part is, like, I hate how it may sound, but I'm really tired of getting screwed over by, or feeling like the fans are just getting the short end of the stick when it comes to, when it comes to Jim. Like, I really wish Interplay this is out to you. Please be more transparent with us. Tell us what is going on with all your projects and whatnot, just so we know that it's not like a done deal. Like, please, just please, can you be more transparent, please?
I've refined my Peter Puppy design, by the way.
Oh no, what does he look like now?
He looks a lot. He looks a lot cuter.
He looks a lot cuter. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this crow. He has a tiny neck. There we go. Yeah. Well, actually, I could keep it long. I can fix it later. Let me see what you got.
Hold on. Yeah. Let me go ahead and take a picture. It kind of looks like he has hooves. Well, that's just because his paws are black.
Wait, what?
I colored in his paws.
Oh,
so he has
I thought you said
a little.
I thought you said he had boobs. I'm like, what the fuck are you?
No, hooves. Horse hooves.
Oh, well, he's not a horse. It's not Peter the horse. He's not El Caballo.
It's just a rough little doodle of him.
He's el perro. He's a perro, damn it.
Biggest inspiration was probably Snoopy in his original Sega Genesis design. Let me go ahead and pop that in our chat real quick.
Yeah.
Also, ignore the cursed Mario I sent in there. Pay no attention to
How
that.
cursed is it? You know that YouTube cares about these things.
But you're not. Well, I won't see it. It's just us.
Oh! I thought you were showing. When you said in chat, I thought you meant like the
No, you can't put images in chat, John.
I don't know these things.
John
I am but a
Felipe,
game designer and an artist. That is it.
We got another John or Gene in the chat, John.
We have two
This
Genes.
one-
Which one's the real one?
Gene Felipe, or I think pardon me if I pronounced that incorrectly. He says hello, or she, or they. I don't know. He says
Hey,
hello.
what's up?
Very impressive.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's all fun, you know. It's all fun.
You like that little Peter doodle?
I feel like I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, let me see it. Oh, I kind of like it. It just needs to be a little bit more gemified, and then we could probably do something with that. That's really cute. Just needs a little bit more gemified, my friend.
Gym charm to it, yeah.
Yeah, that gym style.
Little too much of bones in there.
Peter the horse. Yeah. El caballo. Okay.
Let me go ahead and draw Beast Peter.
Oh yeah, that's fun. You know what? Screw
Speaking
it.
of which,
I'm just gonna animate this. I usually try to do pose to pose, but to be honest, I've never animated a bird, so I don't even know what the first thing to think about. So I'm just you know. Maybe for now, what I'll do is I'll just copy the frames here so I can get a feel for the character, and then I can like put my own little spin on it or something like that.
I guess my next question for you kind of falls back into Peter. Is Peter going to be making an appearance in this fan game?
I have thought about it. He'll appear, but maybe not in the way that you're expecting. That's all I can say right now.
Are you alluding to something, John?
I can only allude to what you think. What you think?
Well, all I can say is that gives people hope for Peter. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind Peter Puppy. I don't want people thinking like
I hate Peter Puppy.
I don't hate the character. No. Personally, I do think the
worst.
show's depiction of Peter was a little bit overdone. It was just overzealous. But then again, the games really didn't give you too much to be desired in terms of his personality. He was just a skipping dog that gets really pissed, you know.
I love that version of Peter. He's so doofy looking. And then he had the worst levels in Earthworm Jim 2.
Yeah, puppy love. And what's sad is even Doug agrees. Like Doug agrees that you know they were just overdone.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Andy
Puppy
Asteroids, but at least Andy Asteroids was fun because it was a race, and each time
And it got progressively
harder.
more difficult. Yeah.
Yeah.
With Puppy Love, it immediately gets like extremely difficult really fast. And it's on top of the fact that Andy Asteroid's controls were a lot better. Just the flow of it was a lot better too, and I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more strategy involved with Andy Asteroids than Puppy Love. Puppy Love is, hey, you like the Game Boy Fire game? You're gonna love this. 18 times.
Sure. Especially if you play on difficult, then it's 5 rounds each. Woohoo!
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you play Earthworm Jim 2 on difficult, then it's 5 times.
There's a difficulty setting on
On Jim
the
2?
second one?
Yeah. But of course.
I'm stupid.
You're not stupid.
Should've.
You just didn't
Should have
know.
should have
And
known
that doesn't
that.
make you any less of a person.
Well, it's probably because I've always been a preferer of the first game.
No, that's fair. I totally come back more to Jim 1 than I do Jim 2.
Like I love Gym 2 and all. Like I think the animation in that game and the ideas were like obviously there, but it definitely, in my opinion, it was very lacking from the first one.
Well, yeah,
But that
because
was
the
just because
first one set the stage that it was gonna be this, incredible platformer, but it was literally the action platformer. It took all the great things from different platformers, and also made fun of different genres and whatnot. Like it was such a unique thing. It was so unique. Yeah,
I
there
can
you
see
go.
what's going on in chat right now.
Oh yeah, what's going on, chat?
Billy Jean says, Peter the horse, lol. Alright, kids, time to watch John animate a bird for the first time.
Yay, let's animate a bird, and it's gonna be freaking
Paige-
awful.
Paige Tracy Jones says, is that New Junk City, question mark? Gene replies with, ooh, eye emoji.
Yeah, so New Junk City Reimagined is gonna be one of the, I don't know if it's the first level. It could very well just be like a trip down memory lane. Like it could very well just be an unlockable thing, kind of like back to Rayman Origins, and Legends, where you can play all the original stages again, just kind of legendified a little bit.
We got a really interesting question by Gage Tracy. I kind of don't
What?
really understand what they're asking.
Gage is here? Oh shit! What's up, dude? No update 7, but here's a bunch of different.
Why do you know these people? It's like, oh, is that flippin' Ding Dong 55? What's up, man?
I mean, I don't know
I know him
Gage
from
personally,
the Booger Man
but I know
forums.
that he really was zealous about my work. How you been, man? It's been forever,
Well, we got a very interesting question from him.
What's that?
He says, "Will you add the unused robot enemy from the New Junk City level in Earthworm Jim 2 beta content?" Question mark.
I don't think that enemy was actually meant to be in New Junk City. I think what that was more, guys, is, and this is all speculation. I don't have any proof, but I imagine that was actually a test to see what the system could handle in terms of silicon graphics. Because that was all made with silicon graphics. You can easily tell.
Hey, John. Let's be controversial this stream. Let's say something controversial. Okay, you ready?
I already love how this bird is. I already love how this bird is moving. It's gonna be hard to top this, guys. Mike Dietz was a freaking genius. I'm not just gonna use this animation. This is just so I can get a feel for how the bird should move.
Completely disregards everything I say.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who are you? No talent. I'm just kidding.
You have no talent. No talent.
Who the fuck are you?
You're nothing. You're nothing.
I'm sorry.
What was I? Oh yeah, let's say something controversial in this stream, John. You ready?
Okay. Pink is green. Yeah, that'll do it.
Well, I was gonna say I don't like the Earthworm Jim show very much.
Oh, okay. You want to shot some fires. So
I do.
All right. So I do understand people's expectations for the show. I remember when I first, because I remember my friend told me that the Earthworm Jim show was, because the way that I got introduced that there was a show was through the Richie Rich 1995 VHS, because I had that growing up, and that's how I knew about the test animation. Well, at that time, I didn't think it was a pilot. I didn't even know what a pilot was. I was too young. But that's what introduced me to Earthworm Jim, the cartoon, and I'm like, holy crap, there's a cartoon. And I remember my friend said, yeah, it goes on, it's on really late at night. I think he was just trying to, win some brownie points with me. So I had my folks grab VHS tapes, right? And we recorded 8 hours in the night, because he said it came on during the night when everyone was sleeping. So I'm like, okay, maybe, I didn't even question it. I was just excited to be like, I can finally watch the cartoon. Turns out, liar. and then what ended up happening was later on, when I discovered the power of YouTube, I found that someone had uploaded, in kind of crappy quality, but they uploaded the Earthworm Jim cartoon, and I was finally able to see it. And I'm not gonna lie, part of me was like stupid excited because, you know, it's like, holy crap, this is a cartoon that I never got to watch as a kid. I always wanted to watch. You know, like I was shitting bricks. But then it turned out that, oh no, it doesn't reference the games. It doesn't reference anything that Jim goes through in the games or anything. And that kind of was a little sad for me a little bit, because the games have such a unique world that they painted for Jim that you just kind of fall in love with. And then when the cartoon comes around, it didn't feel that way. It just felt like, okay, what's the next joke that we can write that will hopefully no one's gonna get. Like no did anyone get a lot of the jokes from Earthworm Jim the cartoon? Because I promise you didn't. You might think you did, but you didn't. I promise you.
You get the jokes in the show?
Yeah, because some jokes were just really like over your head. Like you would not even know.
Yeah, freaking how I was introduced to the show, that was like right after I was like getting really into Earthworm Jim. And I was like, there's a cartoon series, and then like this was back when it wasn't on YouTube because of copyright stuff, but it was on Dailymotion.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had like a school laptop, this school issued laptop. This was, I think, middle school, and it was like super restricted, but I was able to like find these downloader sites where I was able to like download videos off of websites using like the link. And I downloaded like I think like 5 episodes of the Earthworm Jim show off Dailymotion, like full episodes in like pretty decent quality. And I was like, this is the best cartoon ever. And then, because it was Earthworm Jim, and I really liked the characters, and I liked the personality of it, you know. So I just instantly was like, I love it. But then like after playing the games more and reading Doug's comic and really getting an understanding of the community and all that, I've just come to the realization that's like, I'm not the biggest fan of this show. I mean, like, it's good to a degree, you know.
It has its moments, for sure.
It has its moments. Everyone can agree that the generic president gag was hilarious.
I'm one of those generic presidents they use on shows to keep it from being dated. Like,
yeah, to become it from being dated. Well then, pleased to meet you, Mr. Generic President. I like the PSA gag they did.
So remember, kids, just say no to running into walls. It might not be the cool thing, but it's the smart thing. Like some jokes hit, and when they hit, they're funny. Like they are funny. But it's my problem is maybe they should focus less on just making jokes and just actually like let the story, like, you know what I mean, like focus on the story, not so much that we have to go to the next joke in the series. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't like some of the characters that they created for the show. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't like the Hamstonator?
I didn't like that guy. No, I thought that was stupid. I didn't like Johnny Dactyl. I thought that was freaking dumb.
Oh yeah, Johnny Dactyl was the stupid character. It was funny in its own right. It's just not. It wasn't Jim. There were so many characters that just aren't. They're just not Jim.
You know who they tried getting for that role? Johnny Dactyl. At least this is a rumor that I heard. Tim Allen.
Oh wow. Oh wow. That's completely different.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? But whatever the case is, obviously he didn't want to do it. But I don't like Evil Jim, or at least that interpretation. I like Mike Dietz' version of Evil Jim that
twisted,
John here showed me recently. Mm-hmm. Like I think in Earthworm Jim 2, if Evil Jim was the main villain and it was like a Shadow Mario kind of thing, or evil like Fake Crash kind of boss from like Intrans, you know what I'm talking about, when you have to like hit Evil Crash because he copies your moves.
Yeah.
Like I thought that boss was really cool. Like if they did that in Earthworm Jim 2 with Evil Jim, he was like an evil Shadow Jim, that would have been really cool. Or maybe make a different type of worm, like a tapeworm, like that fan art.
A tapeworm
Joe. Tapeworm Joe. I thought that is a cool like anti-Jim right there.
I mean, it had it had very similar color schemes to Evil Jim.
Yeah. So I just didn't like how in the cartoon it was, it's Earthworm Jim, but he's evil and green and has yucky teeth, and it's like how he became like he's literally like a photocopy, like a carbon copy of Jim, but just
Yeah.
evil. Like I just thought that was so half-assed and lazy. And I know that's a part of the joke of it, but at the same time, it's like just because it's the joke doesn't mean it's a funny joke.
Mm-hmm. No, I
So
get that.
it's like Rick and Morty trying to be meta, and then it's like, oh, it's funny because we're super meta. Yeah, but it's still not funny. So,
You missed the funny. Where's the funny?
Yeah, where's the funny?
You forgot the funny.
Let's see here. Oh, John or Jean Philippe. I keep feeling. I feel like I'm butchering that. Keep saying I agree. Me too, to be honest. But he kind of rocked the fit, in my opinion. I don't know what. I don't know what you mean.
Are you
Billie
talking
Jean.
about Dan Castaneda as the voice of Jim, or are you talking about what are you talking about, Gene? Can you elaborate?
Oh, that's
please?
a whole nother can of worms, man.
Don't go there yet. Let's see what the let's see what Gene meant.
Billie Jean, what did you mean by me too, to be honest? But he kind of rocked the fit. Who rocks the fit?
Yeah. What do you mean? We're just curious because I don't think we're following.
We're too busy.
Not that we
about...
It's not like we're disagreeing just yet. It's just we don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure they know. But I'm gonna draw my version of Evil Jim. An evil Earthworm Jim.
An eviler Earthworm Jim.
I do like the idea of him being like an evil shadow. Maybe it's like dark magic that the queen created, you know?
Da, da, da.
Or maybe
it's
another worm in a super suit.
A big worm in a super suit. Yeah, and I can quote the show, sadly. I've watched it too many times. Oh, Heartworm.
Heartworm Howard.
Heartworm Howard. Okay, you've lost your privileges.
What if we made a really dumb worm? Mealworm Mel.
Mealworm Mel.
I'm gonna draw that right now. I'm drawing my own Earthworm Jim OCs. I hate that word.
I swear that, yeah. Earthworm Jim OCs. Hey man, when you got it, you got it.
This is my do not steal. This is my Earthworm Jim character.
Oh, very original.
Yeah, he's my original character.
Is it just just Jim with reversed eyes, so the green eyes on the right, and like? I swear, it's not the same character.
Oh, apparently they're talking about Peter Puppy wearing clothes in the show.
Yes. Okay. That's something great to talk about. What do you guys think? And I'm not calling anyone out. I'm just curious. What do you guys think about Peter wearing like the nifty shirt and all that?
Apparently, Billie Jean likes it.
Okay.
Two-Tailed Sponge was asking that question.
Okay.
So why don't you go ahead, since it's your stream, John, I'll let you go ahead and do that first.
Alright, guys. So, this might sound weird, but the more they personified Peter Puppy as just a regular puppy was very, like, I didn't like that. I never liked that, because in the original games, he was an alien. There was a reason why he was pink and had blue eyes and he was naked. So I can understand why they give him clothes. Okay, I can get it. But my thing is, he's an alien. Why did they make him this just regular ass puppy? And they did this in the comic too. Which, no, sorry, didn't mean to spoil. But my thing is like,
well, I mean,
why? Like, what was wrong with him being an alien that lived in the Dog Star system? Which is, I'm sorry, I'm gonna sound like a huge nerd, but he lived in the Dog Star system where it's like dangerous. You know, his house is in the most inhospitable place ever, and you have to walk the dog home. Like, that's the joke, right? What was wrong with that? Or in the second game that he had nieces and nephews that were getting abused by Psycho. You know, like, he was still an alien dog. I feel like him as an alien makes sense. Why else is Jim traveling through space, if not to meet other alien creatures and whatnot? When Jim takes place just on Earth, I feel like you're missing the point of Jim, you know?
Exactly, that's the whole point. That's why I thought that's another reason why I don't really like the TV show all that much.
And they do go to other planets, but some of those planets are stupid.
But that should have been the focus of the show, is Earthworm going to different planets and meeting different alien species. That should have been the whole plot of the show. And then the villains are trying to catch him in the super suit. And then, like, That would have just been like the Alien of the Week kind of show, like Star Trek, but goofier, you know, like Looney Tunes Star Trek. And he would travel in his rocket pocket. Man, such a missed opportunity with that.
Yeah.
Shiny, or if that's our Interplay, hire me. I will make a good Earthworm Jim show, better than whatever you're making right now. I'll play it, or I mean, not anymore. I guess since that show's canceled.
Is it?
But,
like, have they? I know. I hope. I'm still hopeful that they'll do something.
Looks like they canceled it, according to people I've been talking to.
Oh, for fuck's
up
sake.
top. So, yeah.
That's just absolutely frustrating.
I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble if I say anything else, but
No, you're fine. I wouldn't want you to say anything live or anything like that. You can tell me the juicy details later, when we're not
that's true.
live.
Don't you tell anything about this, Marcus. Okay, I won't. I'm sorry. I won't ever do it again. All right, let's see what the chat's saying right now. I'm too busy drawing Jim with different brushes. John Felipe says, haha, yeah, but that Peter had a different vibe.
Oh yeah,
Alien
definitely. Kind of annoying. Like, they made him into this like brat that I sometimes really didn't like. Like, he always tries to correct Jim, which I know is the butt of the joke, but it did get annoying sometimes when Peter would be so pedantic to the point where it's like, yeah, literally, guys, I cannot watch the episode where Jim and Peter swap places. Because Peter is literally he's an asshole. Like, he's just an asshole that whole episode until at the end where he's like, I don't care, take back the super suit because I can't do anything. Because, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. I get it.
Episode.
I get it plays on Jim and Peter's weaknesses. You know, obviously Peter's a dog with an intense sense of smell. So, you know, Jim has no ears or a nose. So it doesn't affect him. But it's just the way that they go about it. Now, I'm not saying that Jim hasn't always been nice to Peter. Jim has been a jerk too. So, you know, I want to give fairness. But to have a whole episode dedicated where Peter has this Peter has this like Peter and the Peter. Peter has this like power trip is just like, dude, this is not fun to watch. Like, you're just literally being an asshole for the sake of being an asshole.
They could have used that episode as a perfect point to show that Jim is probably the only person that should have the super suit. And anyone else
and then
has
to make matters worse, because Peter's just so smart and whatnot, he figures out more things on the super suit than Jim ever did, and Jim spent a long time with it. Like, it's just like, it's just mean-spirited. That episode is super mean-spirited.
I like Peter, like, my version of Peter, if I ever make a comic, I don't know if I ever will, but if I ever make my own interpretation, Peter's gonna be, like, extremely paranoid. And, like, really, well, he looks a lot happier in this version, but I like the idea of Peter just being, you know, a dumb dog. I like that, you know, embracing that. You gotta walk the dog, you gotta help him out, because he doesn't know what he's doing. You know? That kind of thing. So,
I mean, because that was the funny thing. You're walking, literally, it's how annoying is walking a dog when you're walking a dog through the most treacherous, you know, place, and honestly, one of the most treacherous places. There are meteorites, there are octopus aliens, there are just flying saucers that for no reason try and you know, mess with you and you know, mess with Jim to make him fail. Obviously, I feel like this is a story that Doug can probably explain in the comic. You know, why these flying saucers are after Jim. You know.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about here in chat.
Okay.
The Detail Sponge says, "What about the 3D Earthworm Jim cartoon?"
We were talking
about that earlier.
Yeah, Beyond the Groovy. I had hopes for it just because I don't mind Jim's spin-offs if they're done well. And it's gotten to the point where I feel I'm starved for Jim, that I just want some Jim content just to put Jim relevant again. Even if that means he has to go through kind of a rough patch, you know, if it makes him relevant again and people start talking about him, of course, you know, they're going to look back and they're going to see that Beyond the Groovy was a thing, right? Then they're going to look back and be like, okay, what's Earthworm Jim? Let's look at the games. Holy crap, the games are amazing. You know, and then
they're gonna talk shit about Doug TenNapel for hours.
Huh?
Then they're gonna talk shit about, people.
You're talking about, well,
Yeah. And as much as I can understand people's thoughts on that, it's like, but let's not focus on that. Let's focus on, the games.
not every video revolving around Jim, guys, has to be about some controversy with Doug. Like, we can talk.
Exactly.
Can't we talk about Jim, the media that we enjoy, without bringing up the creator or whatever he's getting involved in? Like, I'm sorry, but in ways, and this is gonna sound, I hope this doesn't sound bad, but who cares? Like, I like Jim for Jim. I don't, like, the creator has his points here and there. Now, I don't agree with all of them. Trust me, I don't. But it's like, I just want to be able to talk about Jim without someone being like, "Oh yeah, the creator, he's this
creator
or that." It just
Earthworm Jim
it gets old, because then no one can talk about Jim, because it's always like the elephant in the room. Why does it have to be the elephant in the room? You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? And I'm not trying to come off as a silencer or anything like that. Like, I hope everyone understands where I'm coming from. Just as a Jim fan, how frustrating it is to not even be able to talk about Jim with other people without them assuming that I have an affiliation with Doug TenNapel or this or that, I just like Jim. He's my favorite thing. Like, it's one of my favorite things.
Whether people disagree or not, he is the brains behind him.
That's true.
So
I do not believe you can have a successful Jim without at least there's three main components: Doug, Mike, and at the time Dave Perry, because Dave Perry was the programming genius behind the engine of Jim, using Aladdin.
But the thing is that, like, you can make a Jim thing and bring in Doug without controversy, You just have to put that shit aside and just focus on what's important, and that's the Jim project, not politics.
Yes.
I don't see why that's so difficult. And then if news articles make shitty articles about it, whatever, let them do that. I don't care. No one reads news articles anyway.
Fucking Kotaku.
Yeah, Kotaku, for example.
Oh, God. Don't even get me started on Kotaku. Kotaku pissed me the hell off, because when the Amico was first announced and whatnot, what they did was, rather than actually review a first look fairly, they literally used it as a ploy, as a scapegoat to just bash on Doug. And it was like, bro, Doug is not even involved in this project once again. All they had to do was just take 4 seconds out of their time, 15 minutes at most, to just message Tommy Tallarico and be like, hey, is Doug involved? But no, they used the first look as to just paint bad, like, to just give it a bad, like, rep for no reason. The fact other than they just don't like Doug. It's like, dude, really?
And it's like, even if you don't like Doug, and like that's a great and all, but you don't have to completely, shit on the project just because you don't like its creator. Boo-hoo. All right? Sorry if I'm being insensitive, if I sound insensitive here, but it's frustrating to see all this shit. I just want an Earthworm Jim project with Doug, because I genuinely feel like he is the brains behind him. He created the character. I know there's a lot of other people involved, Mike Deeds, Ed Schofield, all those guys, but, like, Doug created him. If every Jim project without Doug either gets canceled or isn't good and people don't like it. It's just that's just the truth of the matter. Like the PSP game, Doug was involved with that briefly. Guess what? Got canceled because of money.
God. Okay, before I get to my next rant, and guys, thank you so much for staying for these rants. This feels actually good to just get out there. I don't know. This is like therapy for me. I get to draw and I get to talk about what pisses me off the most. But before we get there, let's read some of these comments. Okay. It would be so cool if Alien Peter Puppy from the game met Show Peter Puppy. Yeah, that does kind of seem like a, I don't know if I would do that idea for this game, but I could see that being kind of interesting. You get two parallels, that could be something interesting. Hey, I know this will be a bit delayed, but that's kind of why I designed my OC Winnie Werebat the way I did. She was always mostly silent before she met Jean because of her considered a defect. Okay.
Cool. Great.
Will that be Will that be like because Gene, I know that you're making a fan game too. Is that going to be discussed or like shown in your
Yes.
fan game? If so, let me know. Let's see. Y'all getting a good chunk of Winnie lore. Get ready. Okay. Would it be a bad time to mention that I've played around with my own Earthworm Jim fan characters, Peter Jr.? No, that's fine. I don't mind people having OCs. I mean, shoot, that's just. I had my OCs. God, I had a Sonic OC.
Oh
Yep.
no, John, let's hear about that.
Yeah, it was Sky the Hedgehog. He was so dope. He was so dope, guys.
I
Let's
never
draw
gonna forget.
Sky the freaking Hedgehog. Let's fucking go.
You're never gonna believe.
So
Mine.
Sky the Hedgehog, guys. He was so cool. He was just Sonic but with different spikes. I think he had like his hat was backwards or something like that, and he had
How
like.
old were you?
Oh, I was young. Come on.
I was like 25.
No. 23, thank you. No. No, not at all. But no, I don't mind fan characters. Yeah, it is what it is. It's just how you go about with them. If you can make them like enriching the world that they take place in, then that's cool. I think that's cool. Do you think that Earthworm Jim 4 will be canceled? Unfortunately, Felipe.
Yeah, that's totally canceled.
Yeah, the Amico. As far as what I'm understanding, it was just a setup. It was trying to get investors because the project already was going through bankruptcy. Jim was kind of the bait that they wanted to use to get people to be invested, but no actual work besides that quote unquote tech demo. To me, it was probably just even an animation. I don't know. Maybe it was an engine, but it was so like
primitive.
It was very primitive. But the fact that we even got that was exciting to me because most game companies do not show you like pre-alpha stuff. They just don't. They're not transparent. So the fact that they had showed that at first, I was excited. Like, yeah, there were some reservations I had for sure looking at it, but at the same time, it was like, whoa, you guys are doing something that no other game company does besides indie devs on Twitter, is actually show what you're doing, like being transparent with the audience that you're trying to connect with, right? So, but then once we figure out that this was never happening, and now the Amico's going under, and it's just this big crapshoot. It's really, really disappointing. So
yeah,
Jim's future is so like it always feels like it's on this little thread. It's on this little thread, this balancing act, and it's just frustrating. That's why I'm doing this, guys. I feel like I could make, and I'm not trying to be full of myself, but I feel like I could make a more faithful product than anything we've gotten.
Who knows? Maybe it'll spark some interest back into the brand.
I'm hoping. Like, I've seen some other fan games. Jean's making her fan game. We got a Russian community making a 3D fan game. It's a little rough around the edges, but I'm still excited because I want to see these Jim fan games. I want to see people be passionate about Jim just the same way that Sonic and Mario fan games are. There is a ton of Mario and Sonic fan games. But at one point, guys, Jim stood up with the greats. Like, for 2 years, Jim 1 and Jim 2, Jim was up there. Like, Jim was even in a Donkey Kong game, even if it was just a rivalry back then. But the fact that now Jim is just this obscure... Yeah, now Jim is just this obscure thing. You either know it because you played the games or grew up in some way, shape, or form. But nowadays you say, what's Earthworm Jim? People are like, huh? Who's Earthworm Jim?
They're like, oh, is that what the creator of Earthworm Jim?
Yeah, they'll either go straight to Doug TenNapel, or they'll just look at you funny and be like, what's Earthworm Jim? And it just is sad because anyone, it doesn't matter if you were born 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, you see Mario's silhouette, you're gonna know it's Mario. You see Sonic's silhouette, you're gonna know it's Sonic. You know what I mean? Those are timeless. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, the prototype was revealed, Gage, and it was great. It was literally all those French promos that we've seen where of Gym 2, which was always so, that was where we had the Big Trouble enemy. It was just so cool. It was so cool to actually finally be able to play it. But of course, like every, beta or prototype, it's not a finished game, so you can only enjoy so much of it before it's like, dang, it's still unplayable, because it's not done, it's not finished.
And I'm not good at making games, so I'm making a comic instead.
And comics are fun. Like, shoot, it's a beautiful art form. Keep it alive, man.
Hopefully, whenever I'm done with Felix and Tony, which probably will never be that, I'm always going to be working on these guys, but I'll be able to make Jim in my spare time.
Yeah, man. I'm all for it. Like, make fan games, guys. Show Interplay, show whomever is in charge of Jim that this is what we want. And as fans, we're damn passionate about it, and we're gonna keep making things until maybe just maybe a company just realizes
hires John to make an Earthworm Jim game.
No, it doesn't even have to be that. Just realizes the importance of this character and how it is connected to us as fans. That's what I want. I want.
Can you get Catherine on board, please?
Oh yeah, freaking yes. Rocket Worm Catherine, or I call her Lem, just because back in the day when Rocket Worm was a forum, that's what she went by. Okay, then he has to return back to his position. Almost there, guys. Then we can see it in full view, and then I can kind of try and figure out how the heck I'm going to animate this bird.
Only Spencer was here to talk about how much he loves Sam and Max and Pikmin.
Yeah, he loves that. He loves it so much. It's quite a beautiful thing. It is.
See what's going on in chat right now.
Sure.
Yeah, comics are still super fun. Can't wait to see that, by the way. Always love seeing original content from my buddies. Yeah, thanks, Billy Jean. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Hopefully, Felix and Tony gets done soon. I'm hoping to get this done by maybe Halloween, at least the first episode.
Yeah.
So, I love Earthworm Jim and Crash Bandicoot and all these existing properties, but man, I just got a soft spot for telling original stuff.
No, I understand. Spencer's the same way. The only reason why I'm still latched on to Jim is because it just feels like unfinished business. I haven't finished everything that I wanted to do.
You got unfinished business.
No joke. That's just what it feels like. It feels like to me that it's just unfinished business. And that it needs it. I want this chapter of my life to close. It kind of reminds me of the dev that did the Triple Trouble Sonic fan game that was really good. He did 5 years. He dedicated 5 years. I've been on and off with this project, so unfortunately, it's kind of hard to understand how long I've dedicated to this project. Especially with my hiatuses here and there and.
Technically, it's been a decade.
Yeah, but, and there was a time where I was doing, 8-9 hour days of just working on Jim, but I didn't have I don't feel like I had the art capacity at that time, which kind of sucks. I mean, because
I think you have it now.
I do think I can do this now. I do. I feel like I've gotten, not to toot my own horn or anything, guys, because no one wants to hear that, but I do feel like I have it now, and I'm hoping that I can deliver a good experience. Those are my 2 goals for this project, is actually deliver a faithful product that everyone will just love, and I'll just give them memories about what it was like, I think he has to, let's see, so he's like that, then he comes back, okay. Straighten him out a little bit. Let's see if that helps. I don't know, golly, crows are just, that flight cycle, it's so silly. it's just the silliest thing.
John, tell us about your original game ideas. I know you have them.
Um, one of them I'm not ready to share with yet, so I can't talk about that one. That one is kind of
Okay.
like it got shelved. I worked on that with Spencer and my friend Mikey, and Jamie, another friend of mine. Like we were going really hard on that project. Unfortunately, it kind of fell off. I wasn't the best at directing, and I just went through a lot of things during that time period of my life, and it's one of those things where every time I try to turn back and go to that character again, it just doesn't work, and I don't feel it anymore. I'm just not. Unfortunately, it might be a character that gets shelved forever, or maybe he'll come back, but unfortunately, that's just the fate of it, you know. It was heavily inspired by Jim because yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Sorry if I
No, you good. You didn't open
brought
up
that up.
wounds. No, you didn't open up wounds. It was something that is just there. Like I've accepted it for what it is now. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Well,
you don't
hopefully
have
you can
to
bring
feel
it back.
I hope so
You can
too,
bring it
man.
back.
Just whenever the timing is right. What we got in chat, man?
Let's see. Whoa, a decade? Dang, that's dedication. I respect that.
I appreciate that. I just wish I would have been smarter with my time. And
Oh, Spencer says I'm still here, by the way.
Spencer, when did you get in, man? How you
He's
doing,
been
bro?
in here for like an hour.
He has? Well,
Yeah,
I'm
he's been
sorry,
the whole time.
Spencer. I didn't know. Well, Spencer, we're just animating this crow right now. I'm just doing verbatim the sprites. You know, trying to just what I can see. It's kind of hard because with sprites, there's always like things they can get away with that you can't really do in animation, or not animation, but like hand drawn. Okay, so let's get rid of all. Let's get rid of all this, just so we can see it how it looks without frame holds. Clip Studio Paint, why do sometimes you suck?
So you're using Clip Studio Paint. Class.
You know what, we'll just do it this way.
Will you guys read my comic when it's out on webtoons.com?
No, because you said it was going to be out on webtoons.com. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, I'm ecstatic to read that comic.
Yay!
Hooray! Approval!
I hope. It's definitely John humor, so.
Ah.
I like how we both have the same weird, twisted sense of humor.
I do like
that's
it.
why I like you, John.
Yes, sir. I like that silliness.
Trying my best to, like those drawings where it's like a character but has a bunch of like little mini drawings of the character in the background?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing something like that with all of my characters. I'm doing Felix right now, so trying to like just come up with a bunch of stupid shit to doodle. Give me a pose.
A pose?
Or like an expression.
Oh, I know. I'm just thinking.
Maybe confused, like scratching his head, like Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, who is the character?
Felix.
Oh. Yeah.
I'll do that. You can think of another.
Yeah, why not? I like the when Crash scratches his head and then he looks at the camera and spins. He's like, "Let's go."
Do you like that original design that Charles and Billis made?
For Crash?
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's my favorite. Crash 1 shows Zimbelis's design probably the best, but Crash 2 is probably the best animated.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see. Let's just put him at 12 and see how that looks.
How much longer, man?
Well, I mean, I think that's pretty much it, and then literally you would just.
Oh, really? Bye!
Screw you! And then just kind of move them up a little bit.
Matthew,
Move
do you
him
want
up
to
a
say
little
anything
bit.
to your adoring fans?
Move up a little bit more.
Yeah. John, I think we've been neglecting our co-host.
What? What are you talking about?
Our co-host, like we've discussed.
What, Spencer?
No, my brother.
Well, he's not saying anything.
Well, exactly. We neglected him.
I'm sorry.
John says sorry.
Oh, that's why it's weird. I have another frame somehow.
My brother says that apology is begrudgingly accepted.
Begrudgingly accepted. All right.
Just take it.
I'll take it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You see what you did? Matthew's crying now.
Ah.
He's crying like a little baby. Game developers don't cry.
Game developers don't cry. We're made of mirror.
They're manly stacks of beef.
Well. Oh, okay, that's why.
All right, let's see what chat's saying right now.
Yeah, there you go. Look, it's the crow.
Reminds me of Oni Plays, and I love it. Says Billie Jean.
Aw.
Wait, is your friend making a comic about Felix the cat, or Fix It Felix Jr.? No, Two-Tailed Sponge.
I can fix it.
I'm making my character is named Felix. That's his name. He is a cat. He is based off, or he's not based off, but his name is a reference to Felix the cat. And Felix PewDiePie. So, kind of why I named him that. Mark Knight says, hi, Spencer, and I guess hi, John.
Oh, okay. Well, hi there, Mark. It's like you come to see me, but okay.
Doug Tenaple says, nice stream.
What? Doug's in here?
No, I was just messing with you.
There. Well.
Nice. Doug would never say that. He'd be like, yeah, this is pretty cool.
That one's a good one for you.
Yeah, I'll be like, so John, what do you think of the stream? And Doug will be like, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Doug. You're my hero.
Well, I was just kind of excited because I'm like, holy crap, it reached Doug. Like, no, of course not.
I would have. If it reached Doug, I would have to tell him. Be like, Doug.
Wait, let me move this over here.
And he'd be like,
Right,
okay, no thanks. Okay. Hey, you want to talk about some NFTs? Thanks.
All right. Well,
I appreciate it though.
That's the crow. So so I can see how they animated it. It's interesting. I can't believe it's only 5 frames. So I still don't actually know how I'm gonna animate this bird. I still don't like. I mean, I kind of do, but yeah, that's how they did it. I like that he opens his mouth. It's so great. What are the lovely people saying? Hello? Are we? Um. Did we lose Bones? Bones. Hello. Hello.
I traveled to the Shadow Realm and I came back.
Looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
Probably will do that again.
Is everything okay?
No, just internet stuff.
Uh,
Internet just took a giant diarrhea shit on me.
a diarrhea dump in your ear?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wash it down with a big bottle of beer. With the Roadkill Skunk, of course.
Oh, yeah. Roadkill skunk first.
Yeah, Roadkill Skunk, and then down it with beer. Hey, do you guys watch the Angry Video Game Nerd? John, what's your favorite Angry Video Game Nerd episode?
Oh, that's hard.
Mine's NES Accessories.
I did
I
like
love that
one of
episode.
his newer ones, which was that ninja, that horrible ninja game.
Oh, The Last Ninja.
Because he kept falling and falling and falling, and it was just a hoot.
I love
it
that
was just
episode, yeah.
actually a hoot.
I've always been a sucker for vintage AVGN
Oh,
from like 2005, 2006.
okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? This is freaking. I love his Action 52.
Oh, I see. I see what the bird is doing. I gotta rotate him a little bit, just a tiny bit.
Have you watched She-Hulk, John? Oh wait, you don't watch TV. I haven't watched it either, but
What the heck is TV?
yeah, what's TV? Have you ever watched Breaking Bad?
What is TV? No, I'm kidding.
I think I asked you that before. I forgot what you said.
I couldn't finish it.
Oh, that's right. You didn't like it. You thought it was stinky.
No, I didn't say that. It's not stinky. I just didn't have time. Like everything, I just don't have time.
What are you doing with your time, John?
No, I don't know. Making a game, animating, sulking in life, you know, the works.
Going to Burger King.
Getting a smoothie.
Have you ever had the Oreo pie at Burger King? It's pretty good.
Have you had the Oreo shake at Burger King? That hits
I have
different.
not.
That hits
I have
different.
not. Oh, does it really?
It is really good.
I have, for Christmas, you know, I got like $100 Burger King gift card.
$100 Burger King gift card?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh man.
So, I'm gonna have to get that now. I'm still using. I got that for Christmas last year. And I'm still using it.
There we go. Okay.
Walking to Burger King.
Bro would have screamed and cried in fear and agony. Is there an image of the other cat named Felix? I spent. Yeah, we already read that. Oh, RoboCop. We're all in here. Oh, okay. Spencer left. Well, screw you, Spencer.
Oh no, Spencer left.
I guess. I don't see him in the participants.
Spencer,
You
come
have
out
done
this
a-
instant, young man.
You have done a huge disservice.
Don't make me take away your Pikmin privileges.
Yeah. You're a purple Pikmin.
He comes out and he's like, "Fight me."
That's
I'm gonna drop it. Hey, Spencer, can I draw you as a Pikmin real quick? I'll send it to you in chat.
Oh. I'm having those moments where I kind of get what the motion's doing now. He's literally, when he flaps, his botingus is it rises.
Chingus.
It literally rises because his head is so freaking heavy that all the work is being done in the backside. Like, he literally is like it's just silly.
I like this pose of Felix where he's like, "I've had it up to here." He's like his finger up in the air.
Isn't he usually the silly one?
Yeah, but you know, he gets angry sometimes.
Of course, just like everyone. Everyone has their moments.
That's the furry episode. I'm really excited to do that one. So, did I ever tell you about that? They have to stop a furry serial killer in a furry convention,
That's funny.
and so this serial killer is actually a empty fursuit with raw organs in it, and it's like a parasite.
What the hell? Jeez.
Yeah, and it's like it like smells of raw meat, and I want to make a really funny joke. So he's based off the carpet fur. Have you ever heard of that story?
The what?
Carpet fur. He's like this furry that used stuffed animals, like dirty used stuffed animals for his fursuit. It's really messed up.
That sounds messed up. And no, I haven't
gross.
heard that.
Yeah, that episode basically just pokes fun at all of like the really weird, creepy stuff that's happened in that community, and I cannot wait to write that. And Tony's like, he hates them because people label him as a furry because he's a talking cat. I'm not a furry.
Well, you're a talking cat.
And then he doesn't want to go, and then Felix is like, come on, Tony, it's not that bad. And then it pans out, and there's going to be like this furry walking with a diaper on, and it's going to pan back to them. He's like, maybe it's a little weird,
it is
but
that bad.
maybe it's a little weird, but try not to think too much on it, all right? And hurt yourself.
Right, Boomba.
That's the thing with Felix. He always looks on the bright side.
So you can't see his tail from this angle. Oh, I see.
Tony always goes the worst possible scenario. We're gonna die. We're all die bloody deaths. It's nice knowing you, kid. Sometimes you just gotta accept death. Embrace its sweet taste.
I don't know why, but when you said that, my brain just went to Squidward. I use your clarinet to unclog my toilet. You're
What?
like,
I watched that episode today.
It's such a good episode.
My sister's sick, so we binge watched the first 2 or 3 seasons of SpongeBob today.
Dude.
So the freaking Pretty Patties episode is still one of my favorites. I love that episode.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Him squeaking the pickles.
Okay, I think that's at least good enough for what the crow would do. It's good enough.
Let's see the comments. Let's see the comments. Spencer, I'm a moderator, you ass.
So you don't see anything if you're... Oh, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all. He's coming for your moderation.
Yeah, he's gonna... He can't do anything, I'm a mod too. What are you gonna do, Spencer? You're gonna ban me? I created the thumbnail of this production. I'm a producer.
Which we bastardized horribly. That was still like the funniest thing. That was so funny.
Yeah, and you want to show some of them? I'm just shit posting doodles. I'm gonna make them transparent, and then I'm gonna have an actual like drawing of them. So. Sorry, I was talking to my sister. You were saying?
Oh no, you're fine.
She's the graphic designer, so I was just showing her what I was making so far.
Yeah.
She makes some good stuff, though.
Always good to have a mentor, man.
I got 2 of them.
Oh, goody, goody.
I got 3 of them, actually, because you helped me draw a lot of stuff, too.
Yeah.
I got a lot of mentors. Hey, Poppy, get off the table. You want
No,
pets?
Poppy, stay on the table. Create chaos.
She can hear you telepathically.
And she likes it.
She's part cat, part vampire bat. Or fruit bat, I'm sorry. Oh, Poppy, come here.
I've come for your pickle.
Yeah. She likes sticking her head in your mouth for some reason because she's weird. It's like, I want to smell your uvula. Poppy, what are you doing? She always perches on like the arm of my chair and like balances like she's a vulture. But really, she's like my Dr. Claw cat that I used to pet menacingly while I plot world domination. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here, Mittens. My brother has our dog, our little puppy dog. But she's doing fine. He's learned how to fetch now.
This crow, honestly, if you look right frame by frame, it looks like he's kind of shimmying. He's like, yeah, shimmy to the left, shimmy to the right.
Mark Knight says, once again, do it. I got none. And then Billy Jean says, fun fact, Winnie's actually kind of based on a fruit bat. Yeah, I think you told us that, Billy Jean. I think you've let us know this information before.
Get some new information. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, spill some more lore. We'd love to hear it. Oh man, I got another piece of fan art. That's great, bro. I'm happy people like my characters. It makes me happy. John, stay with us, man.
I am. I'm just looking at stuff.
Looking at what? The crow?
No. I think I got something on Facebook with the Earthworm Chicken fan game.
What? You're on Facebook right now?
No. I got a thing. Oh, someone liked the thing. Oh, okay. Never mind. Well then.
Hey, come on down and join our live stream, son.
Come on down, join our live stream. We're basically doing nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm doing Kyle.
Alright, let me go ahead and save this crow.
And my uncle. I tell you what. Come on down and eat some cream corn bites at Chicken Express.
Yeah, crow flight. Crow flight.
Have you had Chicken Express, John?
I don't know if we have that down here.
Really?
I don't think so.
Do you have KFC?
We do have the KFC.
Do you like KFC?
KFC's alright. You know.
Do you like fried chicken at all?
What?
Do you like fried chicken at all?
Yeah, of course. Sometimes
I
they
love
give you
fried
runs
chicken.
though. That's the only problem. You gotta be.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. That fixed it.
I love how real you were with that.
Yeah,
Give you the
it
runs,
can
though.
give you the runs, but I mean, sometimes you just gotta get that fix. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you gotta get that chicken fix. I love me some fried chicken. The ones at Chicken Express though, they're boneless, so it's like chicken strips. It's like and they're deep fried in flour. It's so good.
You're making me hungry.
And then they have like these, you know, like cream corn, but it's like in like these deep fried bites. Okra, but it's like cream corn, and it's really southern, but it's really good.
I like me some cream corn.
I love cream corn, man. I'd eat a whole bowl of that shit.
Alrighty, so what we're gonna do now? So
Do you think Jim likes cream corn?
I think Jim likes dirt.
He does. He likes in the comic. He likes KFC.
Good dirt today, fresh.
Yeah, he doesn't like the dirt on Mars though. It's too spicy.
Yeah, the dirt and the dirt on the moon's too dry.
Best dirt is on Earth. That was probably the best joke.
Spencer's when Spencer and I made a joke, we were like, because you know in the trailer he says, you know, I had to build a thermostat to keep my ass warm because, you know, space is cold. So we combined that and Crash, and we're like, wow, I just flew in from space and boy is my ass cold.
Oh my gosh, you two.
You're freaking stupid. Alright, I'm gonna
I hate that. They must have had a barbecue for lunch. Stuff sucks. I hate that Crash. What were they thinking? You think they knew that was bad, but they did it anyway?
Oh, drawing an ellipse can sometimes be annoying. Okay, we're gonna attempt to do something new. Now that I've animated that bird, maybe I can do something else. I kind of want him to do this kind of... Well, maybe, I don't know. Like, if he, like, pulled his head back and then pulled it forward, so he'd have... Whoa,
Can we do, an idol, like, from...
Like
can we do an idol, like, from
Beaky
Earthworm
the
Jim's...
Huh?
Can we get a thing from Earthworm Jim Special Edition where he pulls his head out and he starts playing it like a harp? Or like a fiddle?
I do have some stuff I do wanna... Nah, that might be too slow. I was thinking of Beaky the Buzzard for maybe a flat flight pattern, but it might be just too slow.
Are you talking about the
Yeah, you know? I think he's a tricking me. No. No, I don't wanna. Beaky the Buzzard was on another level.
Uh-oh, I think we set Billie Jean off.
What? Why? Believe it or not, such an iconoclastic character actually finds his inspiration coming from super mainstream franchise. Earthworm Jim's creation sort of has a bonkers approach. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, Mark. And that's what I love about it. I love the crazy surreal. I love trying to, you know, like, do new things, experiment with new things, not be afraid to do different things, you know.
You know what I completely forgot about, or we completely forgot about during this whole stream?
What's
we completely got off topic of it. The Mario movie.
We talked about it. Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
We got really off topic.
Did we? I thought
yes.
I thought we said what we needed to say about it.
No. We didn't even talk about Bowser. We didn't talk about Linguini.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't.
I do not.
We talk about.
That was really good.
Yeah, guys. Since there's more people in chat, what do you guys think of the Mario movie? I know Billie Jean over here said she really liked it. What about? I know John liked it.
I like it.
I'm gonna go see that movie probably twice, probably.
Once just because it's like Mario. Second, now let's analyze it.
Well, second time it's gonna be Mario, and then the third time it's gonna be Mario, but then the fourth time I'm gonna analyze it.
No, the fourth time you're going Mario.
I like how your voice just stopped. I'm getting sleepy drunk here, John.
No, it's fine.
I'm saying shit that could very well lead to naughty stuff.
No, you keep it safe.
I gotta keep it quiet. Have you watched Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared yet?
You keep asking this like I watch TV or I have access to TV.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. It's so good. You can watch it for free, yeah.
Can I? How?
Yeah.
The power of YouTube?
With the power of UbiTubes, yeah, you can watch the whole series.
Wow, powerful.
Wow, powerful.
Marge, I'm being more powerful.
Oh, Homer.
Don't say it. It's the best line.
I was gonna bleep it out. I got a bleep button.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, hold on, I gotta... Oh wait, but it's not hooked up to my OBS. It's hooked up to yours. So I can't say it, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. But that is one of the funnier jokes for sure. Oh, Homer. We're not going there.
Go home, Chaz.
Go home,
or
Chaz.
DDID.
John, do you want to go see? Yeah, dude, let's watch it. Like you, me.
Chaz, get out of our house.
You should bring. Wait, what? Who get out of house?
I was doing Oni Plays. Chaz, get out of our house. Go home, Chaz.
I want the cookie.
I wanna cook. Why is Chad sitting down playing with the baby? Poggers.
Poggers. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, Linux. I'm just gonna work a little bit on the stationary. I actually don't know how I want to animate the crow because it's already such a good animation, and maybe I just need some more time with it. So I'm just gonna see what I can do with the stationary.
Since that's original.
Wait. Okay, there we go. Alright.
It is I, Felix Krill.
It is I, the boy.
I am Chris O'Neill.
Hello, I am Tommy too.
I love Tommy too.
That was one of their better gags.
Oh, for sure.
Father spit in his mouth.
No, he sneezed in his son's mouth.
Oh yeah, he sneezed in his son's mouth.
And then all of a sudden, like, Chris is just losing it.
Why would he do that? Because he's abusive. Huh. I wish I could jump the lump.
The what?
I'm quoting, don't hug me, I'm scared.
Doesn't make sense because I haven't watched it. You're saying references that don't mean anything.
Well then watch the show so we can reference it together and be meme lords.
Meme lords, you say?
Yes, think of the power, John.
I'll take 20.
I'll take 10. Sugar turns to what? Oh, no, I forgot.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that the line in the Chocolate with Nuts episode from SpongeBob, where like he's
With
like,
or
isn't that
without
right,
nuts?
Blubber Boy? Oh, it tickles.
Oh, and sugar turns to bubbling fat. Isn't that right, Blubber Boy? It tickles.
I love that.
It burns.
The book, it burns.
No.
I saved you from cannon. You did not.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I could do CDI Link. I won.
I won.
I just saved you from cannon. I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok.
I can eat an Octorok.
All right, I'm about to save this little background I made for Felix, and then I'll show you.
Yeah, show me. Show me the good.
Do we know any of the animators who worked on that CDI Zelda?
I know.
Do we know the development behind that at all? I want to learn more about that. Like, what was the development of that game like?
I have no idea. I mean, I know that the guy who made that one criticized the really awful Legend of Zelda. You know, the Zelda one, the third CDI game that was just really terrible.
Yeah. Wait, are you talking about Wand of Gamelon?
The creator of Wand of Gamelon.
Oh no, Zelda's cool. Yeah, Zelda's Adventure is what you're talking about.
Yeah, Zelda's Adventure, and he was like, "This is a crappy game." And then I'm looking at your game, and I'm like, "Yeah, your game is artistically pretty, but your game ain't great either." Give me a sec. I need to find a thumbnail. Give me a sec.
You doing the walk cycle or something? Why do you make those sounds? Why do you make those sounds?
Gotta have the. Okay, we'll do this, and then I'll probably move on to something a little more fun.
I think I gotta go soon, John.
Well, not shitty.
Yeah. Well, I gotta watch the Daredevil episode with my brother. It's gonna be fun, but not really. I'm dreading it.
So just stay with me.
I can't. He's right behind me. He has a gun pointing at me.
Dang.
And I got a puppy right here, and he wants me to play with him. Ow!
Again.
I got a little Chihuahua puppy. Come here. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, buddy? Eat my face off. when it takes.
My head's
I gotta-
too big. My head's
I gotta-
too big.
I gotta send you pictures of this guy, John.
Yeah, send me
You'll know what I'm
pictures.
talking about.
Send me pictures of the boy.
Are you munching on my hand? He's teething.
He tickles.
He's teething on everything, so he chews on your hand, your face, the desk, your ears, your nose. Pretty much anything that's chewable, he'll chew on it.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, Billie Jean's posting a bunch of lore in here. You want to read it?
Hang on. Alright, let me see. Okay. No, I'll be listening in, of course. Just give me a few months, because, you know, YouTube's got a limit. Yeah. John, do you want to go see it with me? Yeah, I already said yes. Yeah, definitely. Oh, here we go. I didn't know. I said this winning species, werebat, kind of known as intelligent invasive species, okay? They take control of hovercrafts, UFOs that fly close enough by and are able to get to other planets that way, okay? Another thing is the difference between Winnie and the rest of her kind is that werebats can turn others into some kind of were animal with a single venomous bite, okay? Winnie, well, while she does have fangs, they don't have any venom to release onto anybody. All she's able to leave is a bite mark. And there you have it. That's all my Winnie lore so far that I don't know whether or not I've mentioned. Wow. Alright. Well, that sounds cool. I'd like to see more of that race of, I guess, technically aliens, just because they are in a different planet. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Epic gamer moment. Oh wow, that looks really cool. Oh wow.
What you talking about, Willis?
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, they released Rocco.
Oh yeah, the wallaby. Yeah, Rocco the wallaby.
Yeah. And they have a render of him, like, you know, like when his eyes pop out of his head and his jaws like to the floor. They have a render of that, and it looks so cool.
Aww.
Can we get another Nicktoons 3D platformer?
I'm glad that they're doing it justice.
We got Spung in here talking about the Family Guy pilot, because of course.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, this isn't the Family Guy pilot.
Did he really say that?
He did.
Oh yeah, it isn't. No. No, it's not, man. I'm brainstorming crows and losing my mind at the same time. Sometimes trying to draw characters from a different perspective can be taxing, especially on your brain, because your brain's just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to think, but I need it to think so I can get work done.
Billie Jean says, "Nah, thanks guys. I appreciate that." Sparkly emoji.
Sparkles.
Can I add a Justin Roiland-esque character? His name's Scrollumblor the Destroyer.
No, that sounded too similar to Smibnor.
Smibnor.
I love Smibnor.
You want to know
From
my alien friend from
Alien
Foreign
Planet?
Planets?
Foreign Planet.
Smibnor.
Right. Smibnor. Yeah. Crap. His name is eluding me. The battery guy. I follow him on Twitter. He rocks. Like, he's actually really cool. Alright. We'll go from here. If anything, I could just animate the body. You are a toy. Look under my shoe. It says Andy. We have shoes. What is it?
We don't have shoes. I'm surprised I didn't get a bigger laugh out of Chris. That was so funny.
Oh, I mean, he was the one that made it. Sometimes he won't laugh at his own things.
It's just weird because he always laughs at his jokes. I thought that was Julian who did that.
Oh yeah, Julian was dying with that. You are a toy. When he says that.
Oh wait. Yeah, that's right. I was gonna send you this.
That's correct.
All right. Well, I guess there's anything else I can add.
Did you send it? No.
Oh, I'm saving it right now.
Oh.
I gotta save it real quick. You just work on your crow thing until I tell you.
Yeah, sorry guys that this stream is not as like
Well,
content
we did do this at night, so
I just thought I would have had more like ideas for the crow, and then I get here and I'm like, crap. I'm just
because you're on the spot.
Well, I mean, I beat Dark Souls in 5 hours. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
No.
I beat it in 2.
Oh, well, that's really impressive.
Thanks,
Not.
bro. I appreciate
it.
Can I get praise for that, please, in chat? Because I actually did do that.
No, don't encourage his foul behavior.
It's foul behavior.
It's foul.
He likes Doug's Maple. We gotta destroy him.
Destroy him quickly before he procreates.
Yeah, guys, I'm like a sponge. I just reproduce by myself.
By budding, can ya?
Yeah, I could bud. That's another episode I watched today. Man, I watched a lot of SpongeBob.
I mean, it's
today.
a good SpongeBob. I love season 1 through 3. Some of 4 is really good too. Fear of a Krabby Patty is a very good episode.
There's an episode in season 5 that I think is hilarious.
Which
it's
one?
the one where they go to that boot camp, but it's a prison camp.
Oh, that one can be pretty funny. And they clearly got the
drill sergeant from all those movies. I forgot his name.
I mean, it's always the same guy.
It's the drill sergeant guy. That's what I always call him.
He's literally like
Ernest
it's always
something.
that voice. It's always that voice.
He's dead, I think.
What? I thought he was in a recent thing.
My back.
You're
Hello?
back. Hello?
Okay. My internet died again.
Oh, I thought you said you're back. Like, my leg. I'm like, you okay?
No. Anyway, can we pay respects to the great Lou Albano?
The what?
The guy that voiced Mario in the Super Show.
Oh, yeah.
Dead.
Where am I? I'm just kidding. That's the
You go to hell. You go to hell before you die.
You didn't make it.
Hey, Mario, look what I made. It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it.
It's a
It's a football. I chiseled it.
I chiseled it.
Go on.
Yeah, I remember it was. Oh, I made him instead of stretching, he got fatter. Oh no.
Remember the episode where they discussed racism?
Oh yeah. It's like, as long as you're not black. Golly, that was terrible.
No,
Like,
no,
did
not
they
that.
not even
that
realize?
No, that wasn't real. That's fake.
Oh god, I'm so awful. I thought that was real.
My gosh, John.
I'm sorry.
Is that black? There's no black in a rainbow.
Because I was about to say, how did they
Luigi,
not?
don't be a dinophobe. It takes all colors to make a rainbow. Except black. There's no black in a rainbow.
See, I didn't see the full clip. All I remember is seeing just that little piece, and I
that's
was
Vinny.
like, that cannot be real.
That's Vinny. Vinny Vine Sauce.
Of course it is.
Freaking, I love Vinny, okay?
He's not
hilarious.
bad. No, he's not bad.
And I love Joel. I love Joel, and I love Germa, despite how weird he is.
And just how weird is he?
He's the guy with the creepy smile meme.
I don't follow Vine Sauce, man.
Oh, no, Germa.
German.
I'm posting
Oh,
it in
he's a
chat.
he's a completely different guy.
Yeah, it's a completely different guy. I'm trying to... Face. Come on. Do the... There we go. Here it is. This guy. I gotta restart the stream here.
I feel like he's got
It got really quiet for a minute there. Okay, I'm gonna post.
It's not your fault. It got quiet because I'm trying to think.
Okay, well, whatever, John. Let me just do this. 120. Opacity kind of thin. Kinda. Get blur out there. There we go. And the opacity for this. Okay, there we go. Oh shit.
What? What?
I think I could say that as a P. Never mind. Never mind.
Huh?
Nothing. Just Clip Studio Paint issues. I thought I lost everything.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
John, after I'm done with this, I think I may have to wrap things up on my end.
That's totally fair, man. I'm probably gonna wrap up too. Again, guys, sorry if this stream wasn't as like involved as the other ones. I feel like I need to spend a little bit more time with this just to really get a feel for the character, you know, the enemy and whatnot. I think the next stream, it won't be a crow or an enemy. I'll just get back to doing gym stuff. Hopefully I'll have like I want to do a run cycle because that's another core thing that needs to get done with gym, and I think that would actually be more fun to watch than me just animating a bird. I'm animating a bird.
Alright, John. Well, this has been fun, but I think we may have to continue this on the Fries of Days or on Saturday.
I work
maybe
tomorrow,
it was...
but I do get off like, you know, around probably in the afternoon, somewhere around there. So maybe we could do something, and we can include Spencer.
We have the whole trio.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be fun?
The last stream was my favorite because we had Spencer there. I had someone to bounce off of.
Oh, yeah.
But you worked.
Yeah, because I was just working.
Which is what we need. We just need some commentary while you do your thing.
Yeah, I gotta do my thing, you know. That thing I do.
Doing God's work.
Doing God's work one step at a time. Okay, let's
Well-
really stretch that.
Well, this has been fun, everyone. I hope you all have a great night or day or whatever, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys another time. Y'all take care. See you around, John.
Yep, see ya. Okay. We'll probably wrap it up pretty soon. Let's see what we got. Spawn. Wow, dang. Okay, the more you know. No, it's alright. It's fun hearing you guys talk. Appreciate that. Best commentator. Yeah, I remember that. Zombier. That's what I call getting some That's what I call getting some tail. Do love me some Gex.
You moved the headstones, but you didn't move the bodies.
And I'll probably need more than just 5 frames. I feel like the crow's stationary would probably be like 8 drawings. And then to put more into Shiny's original, you know, the floating one, the flying one over here, it probably just needs, I don't know. It's really hard to in between it because the motion's already like really good. So I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. Thinking I could possibly have the for the stationary, he could be flying like this. His body's kind of stretching, but he could kind of be like turning his head back and forth. So I'll probably try and do that on my own time. Again, technically the crow animation is not the most. It's not like the most important animation to get done. It was just kind of a break from gym stuff, just because you know, a lot of those other animations y'all saw, they're a lot more involved. Gym animation, you know, it takes a while. So, and I have a friend. His name's Linux. He wanted to hop in on the party, but he didn't really know how to animate, you know, what to do for the crow. So I was trying to give him some ideas. That's why we were doing the crow stuff today. I feel like if he had... Yeah, the way I got him flying, he's flying like a hummingbird. Just not as fast. Yeah, it would probably help if I actually watched how birds fly. That would really help. You know, references, guys. Always look at your references. Always look at your references. Okay, so this frame would actually have to come back here. That was Discord politely telling me, hey, you're using all our bandwidth. Get off. I'm like, I'm sorry. Maybe we could do something with his head. Like maybe his head could like actually like squash down. Just because when he's pursuing you here, it looks like he had his because his head is so big for his tiny body that he has to do a lot of catch up. So I'm wondering if we could add that. That's already looking a little better, just with his head kind of squashing down and then popping back up. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what the chat says. That looks good. Okay, see you, homie. Oh, have a good one, Mark. Nah, you good. What works for me? Okay. Looks good. Hey, looking great so far. Thank you, guys. We'll probably wrap up in the next couple of minutes. Maybe I'm just a little like burned. And don't worry, like we'll do more work, and I'll do more work behind the scenes. Just didn't know how involved this would actually be, so yeah. But it's getting there. It's getting there, and maybe this will help my friend Linux when animating the crow. He's just a really interesting character, and at least we got to figure out how he actually, moves here. Like I totally get it now, and it's a really interesting flight cycle. Like the guys over there, they're great. All right, let's see who's all in. Okay. All right. Damn. Really did wish I did a little more today, guys. But just keep in mind, look out for the next stream. I'll send out the stream links. So follow me on Twitter. That's just Zaynar. If you liked what you saw today, just subscribe. For more good content. But that's enough shilling on my end. Y'all, everyone have a good night. Thank you for coming by, and I'll have some great stuff for y'all, pretty soon. Bye.